Hello, hello, hello. It's Tuesday. It's March 21st, and it's 9:33 in the morning. I know, daylight. There's real daylight here, and I'm very excited to share with you today because, well, to be honest, I'm on this energy high that is just wonderful. Plain simple, wonderful. You might recall yesterday, and maybe even Sunday as well, I've been talking about the reading requests that have come in, and they're still coming in, and as of last count, which is about 3 hours ago, I was at 160 requests. So it's really been a blast, to be honest with you, but all of that energy from all of the ones I've done so far, you have to kind of shake it off and get rid of it. After you do a reading, always put, like I do here, each reading into prayer first and ask for guidance and ask for blessings and ask to make sure it's only for the greater good. And then when it's over, you're going to have to take a step back and chill out a little bit. But I'm feeling very, very hermetized. So I decided this morning, I didn't even take the trash out over the weekend, which is not something I usually kind of leave lying around the house. So this morning I said, that's it. I am going outside, and took the trash out. It's just literally in my backyard. There's an alley back there, and you kind of just throw it out. And on the way back home, I looked up, and my trees are in bloom. I mean, big, beautiful, bright apple blossoms everywhere. And I looked, and the wonder of that just kind of like, talk about clearing energies. Is that one way to do it or not? But the sheer joy of that just kind of like, but they shouldn't be blooming yet. It's too early. This is March, and it's Colorado, and snow is not over. Even though we've been having mid-70s and low 80 temperatures, I did make a prediction about a month ago we were going to have an early spring, but I didn't expect it like this. The grass is growing, my peonies are coming up, tulips are everywhere, the lilac tree is getting buds all over it. This is way too soon, but it's still a joy to see, and only God knows if it's really too soon. And hopefully they'll keep the freezing temperatures away, but we desperately need some moisture. So on the west coast, or over there, could you kind of send a little rain, just a little rain our way, because we really need it badly. So darlings, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And on this terrific, most exciting Tuesday, I am going to use a brand new deck with you. I was so happy yesterday because you remember I told me the story about my mailman. Yeah, he threw this box down on the floor and I could hear it. And so I step outside and he's trying to sort through the mail and look down on the floor, and here's my box. And my new cards came. So today, you're going to get me to use, or I'm going to use, or you can get me to use the Archangel Therapy cards. These are absolutely beautiful. I opened them up last night. I got familiar with them. They have an amazing energy on their own. I asked the Lord to bless these wonderful cards, and I just really like them already. So we were going to have a wonderful time with you this morning, and we are going to use this amazing deck that I can actually do. Yes, I can. A casino shuffle. So we are doing a casino shuffle. Sorry, if you see me looking that way, it's because the emails are coming in. I've got the speaker down as low as I can, without turning it actually off. It's been a blast. It's really been a blast. A lady that is a wonderful supporter of mine. She's delightful. She retweeted and twittered, how's that for a good word, 44 different times yesterday about different reviews that have come in. She's gone through my review list on Facebook, on the ones online, and she's captured lines out of the reviews and retweeted those. She's retweeted my website. She's retweeted my Facebook page. God bless her, love her to death. She's an amazing woman. And Sue, if you're watching this today, I love you completely. Thank you very, very much. So, not hearing stop yet, so we'll do one more. We'll see. I heard from a very dear friend yesterday. My mouth doesn't want to work. This energy high is something else. And no, I haven't made a second pot of coffee yet. Heard from a very dear friend yesterday. That was a wonderful treat. If any of you are watching that were part of my Facebook Live yesterday, I'm sorry that I had to cut it short like that. That was a very, very important phone call that had come in, and I needed to take it right away. And I know that my answering machine picks up like on the third ring, and didn't want you to hear all that. So thank you for joining me yesterday on Facebook Live for the free readings. That was always and always is a very special treat. So, you know, I've often wondered if this thing has a pause button, and it probably does. But actually, I think I just found it. Thought about that. Oopsie, look at that. There's another one. And is there one more? Maybe not. We'll see. We'll go one more shuffle and see. Kind of halfway heard it. I wasn't sure if that was a stop or a stutter. So let's find out. Okay. Yes? Okay. There we go. Let me put these lovely cards back in their beautiful little box. And then let's see what the Angel Therapy cards have to say. I like these. I do, I do. Oh my goodness. Okie doke. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Your very first card, vegetarian and or a vegan. You know, it's funny that this card comes up in, I don't know if you saw it. If you are a follower of Doreen Virtue and you are on her newsletter list, she was giving away one of her free books about how to cleanse your chakras. And when you go to the site, and it also shows you this video that I had absolute pleasure of watching. And she talks about how eating fruit and vegetables or a healthy salad, the energy that's in that salad actually helps to raise your chakra and your frequency levels. Well, so does this card. And that's one of the things about the food that God gave us in its natural and most organic state that you can. It'd be nice if we all had a garden again, right? But fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. By doing that, if you are intuitive, if you are a light worker, it is a wonderful way to raise your vibration by eating good quality fruits and vegetables. And I think we have a lot of light workers watching today because your second card is that speaks very strongly right to the point. You are a powerful light worker, and boy, do we need more of them. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. And I will say thank you for your service of doing light work, peacekeeper, peacemaker. This goes for all those who preach from behind an altar and do it out of love, not out of ego or money or greed, but do so out of love, for they are truly the messengers of God. When we fill ourselves with the Holy Spirit, we too are messengers of God doing this kind of work where you have angel messages that come through from God to the angels to these wonderful divination tools here to you. If you do Reiki, if you do intuitive healing, if you do mediumship, if you do any of those things, that is a blessing and a graced by God. Thank you for the work that you do. Another one. Oh my goodness, great. Okay, talking about chakras, this Doreen's message was right in tunely time today, wasn't it? And last card for the day is your heart chakra. Darlings, it sits right here, right where your physical heart is. And your heart chakra is the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. It really is important. So many of us close this down because they're afraid of being hurt again. But when you open your heart to give and to receive love, receive it first from God and His angels, then receive it next from yourself. So love yourself, be good to yourself, take care of yourself. That's not being selfish. I say it all the time. Then you have this whole abundance of love and of light that you can literally cast upon the world and make things better, not just for you, not just for your family, but for everyone. It's this wonderful, delightful, amazing ripple effect. And what you send out is what I get back. What I send out is what you get back, or you know how that goes. So what you send is what you receive, and what you receive is what you send. So, boy, you can tell I'm wound up. Sorry about that, people. But I'm having a blast and a wonderful day, and I want to thank you for sharing with me and today's insanity. I'm absolutely loving it. As always, if you would like a reading from me, please visit my website at houseofangelcardreadings.com. For those of you that are new, I do want to share with you, I have been an intuitive psychic for more than 50 years. I started doing these wonderful divination tools last year, and they have been truly a godsend and a blessing for me in order for me to be able to speak my truth and to share the messages of God and His angels with you. So if you'd like a reading, it would be my pleasure to do that for you. Come and join us on Facebook, facebook.com/houseofangelcardreadings/ if you are a fundraiser or an event planner or a business and would like to have an event using angel card readings, then shoot me an email at houseofangelcardreadings@gmail.com. Have a beautiful and a blessed day. Have a wonderful and a terrific Tuesday. Capture the energy. Here it is. It's all yours. May it lift you. May it brighten you. May it bring you joy. Thank you, as always, for watching. Namaste.